hello and welcome again to the Philippines, to the Miss Universe New Zealand 2015 finalists retreat. Now, if you didn't see our first instalment, we're here in the Philippines with our 20 finalists. If you did, you'll be looking at me thinking, what's happened? Why is he Lobster Boy? That is because the Philippines is hot. It's hot. And just like in New Zealand, you need to put on some blockout. And I didn't. So I know that back in New Zealand, you're feeling that radiation, just calling me the Chernobyl lobster. But enough about me and my skin condition. It's actually time to find out a little bit about what we've been doing. So I'm going to give you a recap. We arrived in Manila, and on the first day we went to Intramuros, the walled city. That was fantastic. Learned a little bit about the history of the Philippines, and it's a very, very interesting history indeed. In the afternoon, then after lunch, a lovely lunch, we then went shopping. If you've ever been shopping with 20 Miss Universe New Zealand contestants who've just been given rather a lot of vouchers to go to the fantastic bench store, well, let me tell you, it is an experience to behold. Next day, a lovely dinner that night with Ben Chan, the owner of Bench. Loads of beauty queens in attendance, a real A-list party, very late finish. Then up early the next morning for a photo shoot and a video shoot with two of the leading television stations in the Philippines. And then it was on for yet another lunch at La Cocina de Tito Mone. I think I said that right, but actually one of our contestants is going to talk a little bit about that in a moment. And then in the afternoon, we visited the Children's Hospital, which was really lovely, really moving. That night, there was another reception for us at the New Zealand Ambassador's residence. Then that was terrific too. And then up in the morning, early, onto a plane, down with the Philippine Airlines, down here to Cebu, to the fantastic J Park Hotel. Whoa, I can't believe I remembered all that. But to tell you a little bit more about some of our cuisine and our culinary experiences, the gourmand that is one of our contestants, Sharne Boot. Shan.
Lobster boy.
Goodbye. That was Sharne Boot. Thanks very much, and good night from Shan. No, Shan. Tell me, you are. A lot of people might think, with beauty contestants, they don't eat. That's not true at all. Just ask Shan. Shan, tell us about some of your food experiences.
Wow, where do I start? It would have been probably at the restaurant we went to yesterday. Had a little experience with some fish. So I grew up on fish eyeballs, and that was something that I tried there, and yeah.
So you ate the fish eyeballs. You loved the fish eyeballs.
I really do. I really like the fish eyeballs.
What else? I think we've actually just seen a shot of that. So just give everyone at home just a bit of a chance to recover. What else have you eaten? Because you're kind of game. You go in for any of the local food, don't you?
I do. I actually like trying new things, and that's something that's been really great. Being in the Philippines, probably one of my other weird experience would have been a little pudding that we had, which was coconut and sweet corn, and that was quite delicious too.
They do love their sweets. Every time we have dinner, it's the big sweet trolley comes out. Now you've got a shoot tomorrow, so are you going to be going easy before you shoot?
I've tried.
All right, well, we'll see more of Shan as we go through the retreat. And, of course, we'll probably see a little bit of her in her swimwear shoot, because that's one of the reasons we're here, to do swimwear. But we've been doing an awful lot of other things. Hi, Sophie. How are you?
I'm great, Nigel. Thanks for asking.
It's a great pleasure, Sophie. Now, today we went to Island Girl.
We did.
What do we do?
Well, at Island Girl, we made some beautiful jewellery.
And you are modelling that jewellery. She's even got a sash on. How good is that?
I did.
So how did you go with the jewellery? Was it all your design?
To begin with, I was freaking out quite a lot. All the girls really seemed to know what to do. So I just decided to, go with the neutrals. And that's what I did, and it all just seemed to come together.
You were on the same table as Shan, weren't you?
I was. A tear was shedding on behalf of Shan. The jewellery fell off the chain a numerous amount of times.
Three times, all over the floor. And she didn't pick any of it up. She just walked out, left all the beads on the floor. She was just rushing off to get another meal. So you enjoyed making the jewellery?
I did really enjoy it, hence why I brought it.
Cool. Well, yeah, I'm sure you're going to have lots more fun on the retreat. Thank you, Sophie. Other things we did today, Rachael Annear come in and tell. Now, Cebu's famous for quite a lot of things. Great place to get mangoes, best place to get mangoes in the world. But what else is one of the things it's famous for?
Well, they're actually famous for the guitars that they make, and we went to the Alegre factory, which they hand make the guitars there. And before we went, the tour guide was actually saying that to hand make it from the beginning to the finish with all the detailing, it takes about 3 to 4 months. And
Wow.
yeah, it was incredible. And going there, you could definitely see the craftsmanship that was there.
You could, except I did see that the prices were really, really good as well.
Yes, and coming from a musical family, I did attempt to play the ukulele, but unfortunately that gift wasn't passed down to me. So it was a good experience, but I think the owner kind of wanted me to move on to something else.
We just listened nicely to those guys who were playing. They were really cool. They played a lot of things, and some of the girls did some rather embarrassing dancing.
Yes, I attempted to sing, but again, not musical.
You're not here to sing. You're just here to, just like Shan, just to eat. Fantastic, fantastic, Rachael. Lovely. And moving on, it's amazing. Isn't it? I just turn, and there's another one there, another Miss Universe New Zealand finalist. Now it's lovely Jordarn. Jordarn, we of course are here doing, one of the things we do is the swimwear shoot, and you had your swimwear shoot today.
I did.
Tell us about, how was it?
Well, it went really well. I had the bench swimwear on, which was very flattering and lovely. It was very hot, so it went very well in the sun. Bit of wind, which made the hair look good. So it went really well, and I enjoyed it.
Had you ever done anything like this before?
No, never done anything like this, so I was stepping out of my comfort zone, but I found the confidence and went with it.
Cool stuff. You were shooting after breakfast. Now, the breakfast here is pretty extraordinary. Just ask Shan. And she's getting it in the neck. No, sorry. Stop it, Shan. Just stop eating, all right? Just stop eating now. There's no need. But did you actually, when you go on for a shoot like that, do you actually think about that before you actually get to the shoot?
I do, in a way, but I had my bacon and eggs still and went to the gym, so I was feeling good. As long as I went to the gym, I could still have my bacon and eggs.
And then tonight, we went, where did we go? We went to the floating restaurant. That's pretty cool, wasn't it?
It was really lovely. It was beautiful in the floating restaurant.
A lovely sort of setting right out across the water. Really, really great. Thank you very much indeed, Jordarn. So that's it. Another packed day here in the Philippines and loads more to come. We're here for quite a few more days yet, so make sure you keep updated on our Facebook. Good night.